For those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you might have noticed some changes or some updates that I've made to my channel. You probably have noticed in the top left corner on the channel art my logo, and also tends to pop up at the bottom left as you're watching the video. So what's the deal? Alright, I am definitely unashamed of being a Christian, and just to let you know a little bit about me, I've been studying at Liberty University for my Bachelor of Science degree in evangelism. And not only do I want to use this outdoor resource as a great means to connect with this wild world we live in, it's also a tool to where other people can connect to Christ. So the name I have chose is Wandering the Wilderness. And the biblical point behind that, the biblical reference, so to speak, is the Israelites as they were wandering the wilderness for 40 years. It was in that time that they were really established as a nation. Though it wasn't until they went into Canaan that they were, so to speak, as a country, but it was in those times of wilderness that they discovered themselves, that they got the law, that they really found who they were in God, in Yahweh of the Old Testament. And also, there's multiple references all through Scripture where the wilderness has been related to faith, to bring about metaphors and thoughts of God. Christ was tempted for 40 days in the wilderness. David retreated to the caves in the wilderness when running from Saul. Abraham left his people and went out into the wilderness to a land he didn't even know where it was, that God was to teach and point him to, which later brings up the whole nation of Israel. So there's a great correlation to wandering around in the wilderness and becoming firm in our faith, that through looking at, discovering, and exploring this wild world we live in, we truly can find something spiritual about it and connect ourselves to God. This is the land He created for us to have dominion over, and the more you study it, I believe the more that it shows us that this wasn't an accident. So I just wanted to tell you about the channel update, Wandering the Wilderness, and what I'm trying to do as a ministry as well as an outdoorsman. And hope you guys keep watching, tell your friends about it, and let's see what God can do. Thanks for watching. God bless.